Hello class. Today we are going to talk about natural disasters and more specifically natural disasters that affect us here in Northern Illinois. So in the Chicago area we actually experience several different kinds of natural disasters. Almost every spring we experience floods in some areas. This doesn't affect us in a widespread way, more so in small centralized locations. Occasionally we have tornadoes in this area, and additionally another natural disaster that people might not realize we have here are earthquakes. We're actually going to focus a little bit more on earthquakes and learn more about that today. So we are actually near a fault line called the New Madrid Fault Line. It is mostly centered in southeastern Missouri, western Tennessee, Kentucky, and then a very small part of southern Illinois. In the Chicago area, we actually fall, according to this map, in the severe damage or moderate damage area. So we're right around here, which could be in either one of those. This map actually shows us where some of the earthquakes have happened in recent years and in our area specifically. So you might actually recognize some of the names of some of these places. Like for instance, 34 years ago, there's an earthquake happened in Lombard, Illinois, which is actually really close to us. Additionally, Lake in the Hills is part of the Chicagoland area as well. So this is something to keep in mind in regards to if we are likely to experience earthquakes. I know when I lived in downtown Chicago in 2010, I was woke up during the night by, I believe it was a 4.1 magnitude earthquake. So at this point, we're going to break up into groups and spend some time discussing these questions. So there are 4 questions. The first one is, why do earthquakes happen in our area, especially since we are not really that close to the place where the New Madrid Fault Line actually is at? How do earthquakes affect humans? What are some ways that we can prepare for earthquakes? This is very important, especially if this fault line happens to become more active. And lastly, are earthquakes preventable in any way? So I would like you to take a few minutes to break up into groups and talk about this. And then we will discuss what we talked about in our groups together as a whole class.